rhyme with up, ranging from single syllables to multi-syllable compound words and phrases. Here's a breakdown. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast. What up? One-syllable words. Cup, pup, sup, yup, crop, proper noun. Butt, cut, gut, hut, mutt, nut, putt, shut, smut, strut, tup, club, cup, grub, rub, pub, pub, rub, scrub, shrub, snub, snub, stub, sup, fuck, tuck, tuck, jug, mug, plug, rug, slug, stuck, buck, tuck, cluck, duck, fuck, luck, muck, plug, puck, shuck, snuck, struck, suck, tuck, truck, yuck, bump, jump, clump, jump, hump, jump, lump, pump, rump, slump, stump, thump, trump, two-syllable words. Back up, blow up, break up, peel up, catch up, check up, clean up, close up, crack up, cut up, dial up, dress up, dust up, face up, fill up, follow up, get up, grown up, hang up, hold up, hook up, kick up, line up, lock up, look up, make up, mark up, mix up, mock up, mopped up, pick up, pile up, pin up, pop up, press up, pull up, punch up, push up, round up.
Aside from our guest episodes, the Pile Up Podcast is highly visual. Please do not watch and drive.
Let's unite in a single love. Everybody knows black wheels are dumb. Shiny pants, shiny shoes, and some wheels. Playing games in the chat is so real. Rich rarely ever gets on. Sometimes we even put them in their song. Real in the background making reels. All the Instagram nerds getting in their feels. Release us from this feeling. The chat is always screaming. Smash that door, smash that door. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast. The podcast is the worst. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast. The worst podcast on earth.
Do you need a really fucking sick livery for your drift car? Maybe you just want a bunch of stickers to throw at people. Hit up New School Vinyl for all of your adhesive bag laminated vinyl needs.
Pile Up Podcasts, storeworks.com. Pile Up is like send us an ad, and so we sent them this ad, but we forgot to podcast, so there's no voiceover, so here's your voiceover. Use promo code Pile Up, save 10% on coreworks.com.
Have you been looking for a way to keep your hands looking cool at the track, or even at the shop while you're working on your car? Maybe you're just self-conscious because you have weird-looking hands. Whatever the reason, Limited Glove Company is here for you.
Pile Up Podcast is brought to you by the East Coast Drift School. Lessons and testing sessions at the historic Old Bridge Township Raceway Park. Come bring your car to the most legendary track on the East Coast. 2-hour sessions are just $250 per person. Classes can hold up to 6 drivers, and you can choose between 3 different tracks to drive. The Formula Drift Stadium, the Casino Royale Kart Track, and the Club Loose Road Course. DM East Coast Drift School on Instagram for more information.
Style, grace, speed. This is Smile Death, a lifestyle brand focused on community. Not only do they offer dope apparel, slaps, and merchandise, they support the motorsports community with entertainment, events, and dreams. Smile Death is also the home for the drift team Car Shop Kuroshi and home base of the Smile Network on YouTube, which brings you shows like the Pile Up Podcast. Smile Death will continue to support the drift community. Will you support us? Please visit www.smilexdeath.com. And thank you.
Drift Maps. Filter events by organization, state, and more. 400 plus events, from grassroots to competitions. Save events directly to your phone. Make sure you visit driftmaps.com.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Damien. Welcome to the Pile Up Podcast, episode 85? Question mark? Yeah, I think so. I think it's 85. I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, Chad's in the back saying he thinks so too. So yeah, 85. Tonight we're gonna have some fun. We got some games. We're just gonna be hanging out again. But that's what we do. But we want to give away some stuff. So we got, I think, a T-shirt, a pair of limiter gloves, some stickers. The stickers are going to be kind of cool because the stickers are going to be, I'm not even going to show you, the first 5 stickers that I'm creating for the new Kuroshi stuff. you're going to get them first. So the winners tonight will get those first. And then I have a license plate, which I want to go grab once I bring Chad in, because I forgot. I wanted to show that off. But I have a plate that I want to give away and all sorts of stuff. So all sorts of stuff. Chad's yelling at me in the background saying he's pretty mad that he doesn't have a plate, and that is true. I do that all the time. I have all this cool shit. Nobody ever gets it, except for, actually, everybody gets it but us, kind of, right now. But I see a lot of people in the chat. I also see hanging out with our balls out, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's just get into this. I want to bring everybody in so I can go grab this stuff. We're going to bring in Mr. Chad because Rio just popped in, but we got to give him a little bit of time. Mr. Chad, and I'm still... You can hear it probably in my voice. I'm not 100% there. I'm a little nasally, but I'm not going to be able to sustain. I promise a sustained Chimahosky is coming. What you'll know when I feel better.
Yeah. I will.
When on Wednesday I'm like, all
hitting
right,
the high notes.
Hitting them
that
highs.
You aren't doing these past 2 weeks.
I am not. What is up, Cora Works? What is up, Car Shop Modified? Clapped Out Midwest. Good old Nason, Cobra. How am I feeling? I feel dead. I get a little dizzy, and that's not cool. So I'm not trying to do anything, crazy. The dizziness is kind of crazy. I'm also right now a little high on Dayquil and an edible, so it's pretty wild. I got up off my couch and I held my hand like this, and I walked by my cat and I asked her if she wanted any coffee or treats before I went to the living room. So, yeah, I'm pretty fucked. So, but let's do some shit. Let's do some.
You
shit.
should robo trip.
I should not. I should just start drinking Scissorp all the time.
That would be sick.
Purple drink.
Yep, out of a styrofoam cup. That's great.
That would be pretty cool. Hey, speaking of purple drink, let's bring in Mr. Rio. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
You just made it in time. That was cool.
Made it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, do you have a stand, or are we gonna see your penis again? What's going on there?
We can do both.
Okay.
I got a stand. It was just on my trunk. It was on my helmet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you had it left from when you did the dealio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use my helmet like a purse.
Oh, nice. I like that. Oh, man. So speaking of Cora Works in the chat, we are going to push to get Kenny on here, hopefully in a little bit. I want to schedule that with him. So, Kenny, if that's you, if it's not, then whatever. But if it is you, we need to plan that. I want to schedule that when all of us are going to be around. You'll notice James is not here again. I don't know. He won't talk to me. So I guess we're fighting. We're fighting.
You know what would be sick? We need somebody to make a celebrity death match.
Oh, they're
of
so
all
good.
4 of us. If me, you, Rich, and James in a fucking ring.
I know who could do that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That would be
you
so
do you do too.
Yeah, but he doesn't do claymation stuff. But he could probably do it.
Bring back James Fund. Are you sure you want that? Wild Steve with the good old 369.
But it would be cool. Could you imagine? That would be fucking sick.
Look, Albert, there is a 0% chance Damien and James are fighting. Oh, that's funny. Hey, I'm going to go. You boys talked amongst yourselves. I'm going to go get the license plate because I want to show that off because it's fucking sick. And I'll be right back.
All right, you do that.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you'd be right back.
I can only imagine what you're going to talk about.
About Rio's penis, obviously.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense.
You've seen it before.
What's up, Mac?
I don't know if I like that. I don't want to see it again. We're not at that. We're not in a relationship like that, you know?
No, it's true.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
It'll probably happen. Things slip, you know? It's like a nip slip, but it's a tip slip.
My shorts are short.
If you wore short shorts, I would love that. Like booty shorts, though. They need to say, like, Karoshi on the back or something, or pile up. Oh, man.
I think if we had pile up ones, I'd have to wear them, I guess.
You would have to wear them. You're an employee here. That's your uniform.
Yeah, perfect.
And I really do think booty shorts for you would be a hell of a look, especially if you got that crazy hair color going on.
Yeah, that's great.
You have to beat the bitches off you, you know?
Yeah, that's why I started drifting, so I can wear silly shorts.
Yeah, well, you know, it's It's part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, James did it at Maine, you know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, but his weren't like karoshi; they were just jorts. Yours
Yeah.
are gonna be actual pile-up shorts.
This one's
So-
amazing.
Ooh. Well, I'll make those. Damn, look at my hair. I need a fucking haircut.
Yes, you do.
This is bad. I feel like a chicken. Like it's.
I was gonna say a cockatiel.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love cockatiels.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we talking about? Sign me up for Karoshi booty shorts at Final Bout. Are we doing those? Should I make those?
Yeah, I mean, I told Rio if you make them, he has to wear them because he is an employee here.
That's true.
So it's his uniform.
Yeah, he gets a 1090 or whatever. For his taxes.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine? That'd be ridiculous.
I would love to get a tax form for this fucking
Yeah.
shit. That'd
Yeah.
be so funny.
That'd be wild. I'd love to be able to just get the money out of YouTube. I still can't get the money out of our YouTube. So we still owe the dog the relief. We're doing that for sure. But I every single, we'll talk about that later. It's just fucking stupid. Google AdSense is dumb the way they have it set up.
You want to rob them?
I mean, that'd be crazy because imagine the money.
Yep.
Oh, JD and Will, shut up. At least you have hair. Yeah, I would love to be bald at this point. So I could just, and I'm going to be there pretty soon. This is thinning.
You could just shave it and then you would be bald.
But then it looks even worse because it's like dark patches and then this light patch and a light patch back here. Are you guys thinning at all? Do you got any? Are you thinning?
I'm chilling. I have like a widow's peak, I guess that's what it's called.
Okay.
But it's been like this for a long time, and like my hair is super thick according to my barber. So I think I'm cool for now.
Yeah. Okay, good.
My friend has a head like yours, Chad.
A head like yours.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
So, and we just shaved this part of it.
Oh,
It
that's good.
drastically changes your look.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
No. Damien has a bald cock. You know what? I'm glad that I don't have a lot of wiener hair. Hey, speaking of hair, though, let's talk about this. I'm gonna have to bring this up.
I can only imagine. Oh my God! Look at that man right there. Holy shit, Jake! You have no beard anymore, and that's crazy.
He's adorable. I love Jake.
You look
Also-
like Abraham Lincoln now.
Abraham Lincoln. That's funny. I look like John Cena. I'm leaving. Oh, that's good. Yeah, shout out to Jake and Limiter for today. We're going to be giving away a pair of the rad Great Wave gloves.
Oh, those are cool.
Those are
Simba
sick.
should be in here.
He should be in here. Yeah, that's really funny. Rio, show Damien the BMW. Uh-oh, what does that mean?
Yeah, are you ready to see it? Should we be in the other screen mode?
See what? BMW. Yo, you remembered
Yeah.
this.
So why don't you do it? It's your fucking job.
Oh.
I don't want to overstep my bounds.
That dude, I would be stoked. You got to remember, I'm like on another planet kind of right now. So
you are.
if you did that, it would be amazing. What is up, Tyler? Evening. Oh, Simba just got some of those Great Wave gloves. That's sick.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you want me to be here, or do you want to go to internet view?
What? No, I think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, show me stuff. I'm
I'm just
scared.
going to do my. Hold on. I don't know if this will. Oh, this is perfect.
I can only imagine what I'm about to watch.
While
Is this
you-
your BMW?
No, why would no?
While you do that, I'm going to show everybody the plate. So here is the front metal. It's a
Oh, I like
metal
that.
plate. This is sick.
Is it printed on there?
I have no clue. I mean, it's nice quality.
Yeah, it looks cool. You know, it'd be sick if the yellow was reflective.
Yes, but then you could get pulled over too.
Fuck the police.
Yo, fuck 12 or whatever they say. Isn't that what they
Fuck
say?
12. That is what they say.
Yeah.
Do you make and sell those?
No, that's the only one.
Yeah. See, exactly.
But
This is something I've wanted instead of running my license plate at a drift event for so long, and I will never get one because Damien will make maybe one more, and we'll fucking give that one away too.
probably.
So screw us.
I'm a really good entrepreneur.
Yeah, just give
really
everything
want
away.
So here's the thing that sucks is it's like one of those things where I love products. I love branding. I love all the stuff. But no, there's like 5 people that will say they'll support. You know what I mean? Like I'll see something, they're like, yo, I'd buy that. And then I'll make it and it sells like 1. So, and it costs money. So then you're in the negatives. You know what I mean? But yes, but what I need to start doing is what other people do is they take fucking like pre-orders.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to be smart. I don't know how to. I'm. We're new to this stuff, so I need to do some pre-order stuff, and figure it out. But Rio has a smirk on his face that's scaring me.
Oh
And,
no, I was just thinking it's funny because I always get smiled at stuff,
Mhm.
but now you ended up with a BMW with a bunch of smiled at stuff on it.
What's wrong with the BMW? We love BMWs and stuff.
We don't.
Yeah,
We don't. I do.
No,
I
no, you
love.
don't.
I love.
Damien,
Listen,
I'm firing you from the podcast if you say
I
it again.
love Rio's car. I think it's sick.
yeah.
Okay, Rio's car, but we're not going to say what it is.
We're gonna look at another BMW right now.
And from the tiny little picture that I can see, I don't think it's going to be sick. Is what
Oh
I'm-
no, Cobra sent it, and he DM'd me and he's like, "You gotta show this to Damien. It's gonna
Okay.
give him an aneurysm."
Oh,
I'm gonna give
great.
him an aneurysm. Let's go.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
What country is that in?
Okay, first of all, the country changes a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
If this is America, I want them out of my country.
Same.
If
But if this is Australia,
you're
hell yeah.
good day, mate. You know what I mean? Like
Good on ya.
good on you, you
That's a
cunt.
bloke right there.
I can't tell what it is.
It's definitely a Z3.
No, it's not.
It's an
Because
E40.
that's like
it's an E46, right?
that looks like a 5 Series front end to me. I don't really know BMWs, but that looks like a 5 Series front end to me. But it also doesn't. It just looks like a front end on like a tube chassis because that car is not long enough. Like, see what I mean? It's a 2-door.
Oh yeah, see, with the back being
It's a
open
drift
like
cart,
that.
is what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is kind of a drift cart.
There is a lot going on there.
There's a lot to unpack here. Can we see more? Can I see a picture of that? E39 front end. Yeah, Alan Martin saying E39. That's definitely some Australian shit for sure. Like, and if it's not,
I found more.
if it's not, I'm very angry. I will have an aneurysm. He said, I knew Damien would hate it.
It is 4 doors.
Oh, it is a 4-door.
Wow.
What is going on there? God. This is basically Mad Max in the
Mm-hmm.
Thunderdome, except for like somebody that has autism. I don't know.
What do you think of the sheet metal filling out the gaps in the door bars? So it's like you have doors?
I hate everything about this
It's
thing.
like you have doors, but you don't. You
Yeah,
know?
no pictures?
You know what?
I like this though. I'd rather drive that than a KBDZ.
That's pretty good. Wow.
This is all I can. I don't know whose car this is.
Oh, is it somebody else? Like they shot it? Is there any like hashtags or things? Or
There's no way the owner isn't tagged in this, right? They have to be.
There's a lot of cool stuff you're passing, which is
Yeah. This person has shot Final Bout before, which is sick. Which
Well,
makes
what
me
if you-
think it might be in the US.
Hey,
Which makes
speaking
me
of
not like it as much.
yeah, if it's in the US, I'm angry. But see, it's kind of funny though because sometimes it's like if that person had a sick ass car and this was just built at the shop to be hilarious, love it, have fun,
Yeah.
like love it. But if you think it's sick, then ugh.
I want to know what motor's in it that has those 2 big old honkers on the
Oh,
hood.
I think it's the LS because it's got that
Yeah,
got that
the
tall intake manifold people.
Oh, like
This is
the
probably America. This is
snake
America.
looking one? Yeah. If it's an LS, it's gotta be America.
Internet attack.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. Hey, speaking of like Final Bout and cars and stuff, did you guys see Front Street Josh's S15's interior with his cage and the fitment?
Mhm. Yeah.
Very cool.
It looks sick.
I just followed that Fab page. I can't remember what the name was, but
Action? No,
Action.
Is it Action Fab?
It might be Action Fab, but the time to do something like that is so awesome. like so admirable, and it looked super good. Yeah, is there any pictures? Action Fab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Well,
sick. It was really sick, and good for Josh for like if unless he's getting a super homie hookup, he's paying for that extra time probably to make sure that it fits like that, and it was cool. Yeah, see if you can go through some of those.
well, this is just. Oh yeah, this scrolls. Boop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was looking at these pictures. It's
I-
really, really nice.
to keep the factory interior and still, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
just nice.
Yeah, but even
Mhm.
even the one gauge, it has like this thing that like went through like the gauge pod, something like it's pretty cool. Like I'm really stoked at like yeah, you have to cut the dash, but like it's still that's pretty clean, compared to what I've seen. I'm very impressed. So good on you.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking cool when it's done.
Going to be nice and clean. I hope it doesn't get front streeted.
Right? It'll still be a mile in the air, so
Yeah. You never know. Who knows?
that's true.
It was pretty funny that there was like some shit talk when they had Rich's interview at Final Bout at Special Stage East.
That shit was funny.
And then Tom's like, I'm that high, but we won or whatever. You know what I mean? The comments was pretty funny too. I love those boys. Speaking of that, we have some. So this whole episode, I just kind of like, I just pick a topic and then we run with it. If we get to the topic, cool. If we don't, it doesn't really fucking matter either. But I put something about like fear in driving. Like, what do you fear, while driving? And it could be anything from a Final Destination moment to pooping your pants on grid. And I put a little bit of some examples just because I wanted to. Yes, Martino, we're playing games, you fucking child.
Jesus Christ.
He's like,
He's only here for the free shit.
Yeah, right. He's so cute. I could see his face right now too, smirking. But anyway, I had this message from a friend of mine who's not into drifting, not into cars, not into anything, and I just love it. Coming from her was super funny, and she's just like, my biggest fear is shitting my pants again because I've done it multiple times in my car, and I had to use the rubber floor mats to drive home safely so I didn't keep shitting on the seat. And I was just like, it's too good. And if you would know her, it's hilarious. You know what I mean? Because it's not somebody that would usually, be like that. But yeah, let's I wanted to go over some of those really quick before we watch 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm here for that.
And it's funny because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Albert, is she hot? Albert, put your boner away, guy, okay? Just because it's a girl. Yeah. Also, shout out Night Shift Auto. They're going to be giving a shirt away tonight too, which is pretty cool. So we're going to, we got some cool stuff. I'm excited. I love giving away. We haven't done games and stuff in a while.
Very true.
But anyway,
excited.
Let's check out some of these responses to fears in driving. And then I want to talk to you boys if you have any, because I definitely have some.
I do too.
This is, of course, from Frank Mopar. And, of course, it went right to, if you don't take a pre-drift shit, you're shitting in the drift. We got JD Boostins, not going to say I haven't done all of those. And he is talking about pooping, pooping your pants while driving. Let me see here. Said, losing a wheel, pooping your pants, spinning out, blowing a motor. So, yeah, that sucks for you, JD.
I've never shit. How do all these people shit while they're driving? That is crazy.
I think it's more common than you think,
That just blows my mind.
Yep.
Y'all's bowels are out of hand.
You need a good old plugger.
Yeah.
Plug that fucking hole.
I know a guy who can make a plug for you.
Yeah, that's true. And whatever brand vehicle you're driving, he can brand that shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Hell yeah. Corey from Drift Team Hayes says, sucking and not impressing my friends and disappointing dad. So that's his fear when driving. Let's see here. Rich Whiteman. Oh, okay, here we go. Having my car sit higher than Chad. That's pretty good.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
Rich has another one that says, seeing Tom Nazzaro in my mirror. That's a fear, and that's a legitimate. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
We got Paul McDouble saying hitting someone in the crowd. Okay, all right, Paul, what are you doing over there?
That's a pretty bad one.
That is a pretty bad one. Pooping or pissing myself for sure. That's driver Danny's. Let's see here. And Driver Danny also said, blowing up my engine in the Wendy's drive-thru trying to get spicy nugs.
I hope that actually happened.
That
is crazy.
It's a little specific, so
Exactly.
I'm sure that happened. Yeah. We got Mr. Kenny over here having an ugly drift car. That's a pretty good fear.
Mhm.
That is a pretty good fear. Confusable Jenxes. Confusable Jenxes.
Sound it out. You got this.
I'm in a Miata, so rolling on the roof is always a big fear, even with a roll bar fitted. That's pretty. So honestly, any convertible that I'm in, I don't know why you're having like a great time driving around, but it's in the back of my fucking mind.
Girls just want to have fun. You know?
Yeah. Pull out them fucking flappy jacks and let them bitches sing over your shoulders while you're driving. You know, go topless, baby. But I think, I don't know. There's just that fear. Like when I drive the Porsche with the top up, it's weird because it's not protecting you. It's a fucking soft top. You're still gonna get crushed. But because you're covered, there's like this extra sense of like safety. But when the top's down, I'm always like, oh man, we're gonna roll and we're gonna die. Yeah, I don't know. That's a legitimate fear, I think, in a convertible.
I always thought that when I was in Miata and I did my hardtop on, I was like, if I roll, I'm fucked. Even though I have this roll bar, which is welded in and better than like 90% of the ones you see.
Yeah.
Still, there's a lot of things that could go wrong.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. It's yeah. Even though that video, the latest video, that Miata that flipped and that guy was okay, and I was like, holy shit, like that's crazy. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. Mandy said, blowing my motor / flipping my car. Legitimate fears. Yeah. Kevin Billacrose. Losing a nut from how tightly packed my balls are in this bucket seat. I like that. I've told that story before, crushing my nuts in that's because I'm a large man though. Caden Preters, turning down my music and hearing all the shit wrong with my car. I like that. Chad, you have one, but I'm going to let you talk about that then.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is always a good one. SR20 Anthony, coming. All right, so
I don't usually fear that.
No, I'm excited about that.
But
yeah,
hey, if
right?
The moment's right, you know.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. Nevin brings up a good one. Forgetting to latch the hood.
Mm-hmm.
That is one. So that happened to Nevin was with me when my first and only hood flipped up, and it scared the shit out of me. I was like, "Yo, let me show you my new fucking swap, bro." And then 4 seconds out of the fucking onto the road, it was like flop, and I was like, God damn. So now it's like it's instilled in me. That's a fear. Have you guys ever had a hood flip up on you?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Oh, Rio, you did. No shit.
But I wasn't drifting. I had a Miata, and I had hood pins on it because it was a cheap mod.
Okay. Yep.
I just forgot to latch them.
Yeah. It's a real thing. I now run that safety wire on any hood pinned hood will have a safety wire. You know, it's just something that, I don't like to have that extra, bullshit, but if it can save me from smashing a windshield or damaging whatever or crashing because of it, I'll do it.
I have a question. Why do S13 trunks always pop open when they're drifting?
I think their latch mechanism just kind of sucks.
No.
And from a lot of the beating up of the chassis, it twists a little bit. And I think when they twist, I think it can pop up. I think hatch and coupe, because if you notice, the hatches do the same. Mm-hmm. So I think it just has to be maybe with the rigidity or something back there and just their latch mechanism, realistically. But I see a lot of people, especially in the coupes right now, they're just going to pins in the back because it's so common. I think it's fucking rad.
Mm-hmm.
When it's big angle and it's active arrow, I think it's fucking cool. But
pretty sick.
I get it that you also don't want that popping up all the time.
You'll lose an FD if that happens.
That's true, and everybody that we hang out with is definitely an FD driver. Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. That Max saying it happened to somebody at Polecat. That sucks. When the hoods fly up, that just absolutely sucks. There was something else, injuring a ride along in a crash. Yeah, that would suck.
Mhm.
That's honestly
I
when
never even thought of that, to be honest.
when somebody's with me, I actually do think about it, because I'm like, what if what if we do smush a little bit and something
Mhm.
happens? That's why, like, I think it's important to kind of educate the people that are riding along with you. Like, don't if you have a roll cage, don't hold on to the outside of the bar. If we smash,
Mhm.
your fingers are gone. Like show them the proper way to like if there's an accident to grab the belts and kind of hold like you're going down a water slide.
Yeah.
People don't think about that, but
I
like,
usually debrief my if I think it's if it's somebody that I don't know, like
mm-hmm.
I've never met before, I'm like, "Have you ever ridden a drift car?" And they're
Mm,
like, "No." I make sure I know how to,
yeah,
they know where a fire extinguisher is if I need it. I
yep,
know,
yeah,
how they can get in and out of the car quickly. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I just in case something dramatic like that would happen.
yeah.
I don't think about the smushing part. I think about getting out of the car if needed. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But
I
I
mean,
try to always like, this is how it's done. Have you ever used a harness before? Blah blah
yep,
blah, and
yep.
give them the rundown.
Harnesses are a big thing because I talked about that before. Imagine getting stuck and there's flames and you can't get them out.
Hmm.
They have to know how to get out. Like
Yeah.
if it's engulfed. So like, yeah, that's a very serious fear too. Yeah, good for you for bringing that up. That's very serious. What other fears, Rio? Do you have any fears like while driving? Something that kind of like sticks in the back of your head, losing a lug nut, losing a nut.
No, I don't have. You know how like when you're driving your daily, every little noise seems important, and like
Mm,
if you hit a pothole, you're like, "Oh, I'm fucking up my car."
yeah.
But when I'm drifting, like all that goes out the window.
Hmm.
But I do worry about. I worry about fucking up, not because I'm embarrassed of fucking up,
Hmm.
but because I'm afraid of eating up other people's track time.
Okay, that's a legitimate fear.
Yeah, and
That's a big fear among people that are learning. Not saying
Hmm.
you're learning, but it's something that when I teach a lot of drifters, they're always like, I'll tell them like go out and stay out there for a little while, and they won't because they'll like come back in, and I'm like, why are you coming in? They're like, well, I don't want to. I'm scared that I'm taking up too much other people's time, and I'm like, no, you're here to learn just like they are. But yeah, that's a legitimate thing too, for sure. I've heard that through a lot of people.
mm,
And that's good track etiquette though too, because that means if you went out there and let's say you're spinning because the car's fucked up or whatever, you're having an issue, you would probably drive through the rest of the track to come back and figure yourself out or reset yourself, then staying out there. Like some people don't have that and they just stay out, they're just wasting people's times because they're just doing a bunch of dumb shit. So good for you, Rio. I mean, it's a fear, but like that's admirable.
yeah, it's more like a social anxiety kind of fear than
I could see
you know
that.
what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the funny thing is too, from the outside, you don't see this, but like you think that you're wasting somebody's time. It's fucking seconds.
mm,
Do you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. Like when you'd send somebody out and they're doing the dealio, and it's like 30 seconds total. Like just yeah, I wouldn't be so crucial, like to yourself, like Slay, you're doing good too, which is sick. I like watching you
yeah,
drive. Yeah, you're doing good. So don't think about wasting anybody else's time because you're doing good enough, but also you are there. It's your time. You know what I'm saying? It's Rio time. It's
real
happening.
time.
It is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck everybody else.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Chad? What do you got fear wise?
It's pretty funny that you mentioned Final Destination in the first part because in the first movie, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, it's on a highway and there is a large tractor trailer with logs, and a log comes off and goes right through the windshield at
Yep.
somebody. And from now on, well, from then on, since I've seen that movie, that's like my irrational fear that that's going to happen if I'm near
Oh
that
yeah.
truck. So I go as fast as I can around that truck, no
Mhm.
matter what costs. Like I put myself nowhere near it for the shortest amount of
Mhm.
time possible.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where it's always like, this could happen because I saw it in a movie, even though it's so
Hmm.
outlandish that I know it could never happen,
Right.
but there's always that
I
point zero
mean,
zero 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 1% chance like it could,
yeah.
you know. So it's always been a thing for me. Like if I see like a logging truck on the road,
Hmm.
I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
could
You
I
just like
die right
yeah.
now?
Yeah. But did we die?
Yeah.
There was
But,
an accident.
What?
There was an accident up here a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know how guardrails have like the verticals?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Someone hit the guardrail and it went through their windshield and out like the side window, and it tore through like 5 or 6 of those verticals with the guardrail just like ripping through the car.
Oh,
Holy
jeez.
shit.
Yeah, but they were okay.
That's even more crazy.
That is
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
That they are actually in the movie Final Destination. That's
Mhm.
Yeah,
crazy.
right?
Something's coming for them, and they cheated death once. That's
Once.
fucking wild.
Yeah. Yo,
Um,
semi-truck stuff is very scary.
Yeah. Also, that I saw on what the fuck was it? MythBusters, when they tested like a blowout, and when the tire blows out, it took the fucking dude's head off.
Oh.
Because it
Yep.
hit, it smashed the glass and took the dude's head off. So that's another thing. I
Yep.
just don't fuck with semis.
No, they're scary. I mean,
Yeah.
they're sick.
Especially if you're in your fucking car. Like if I'm in my truck, okay, but when I'm passing a semi in my Miata, that is not just a Miata, but it's a lowered Miata. So I can go under this truck.
Yeah,
and this
right.
guy has no idea I'm there. I'm fucking
Mhm.
terrified. And it's like if one goes blowing by me, it just moves my car a
Yeah.
tremendous amount. That
Yep.
shit was terrible.
Yeah, when we went to Final Bout Gallery, Rich was driving, I was in the passenger seat, and Diego was in the back sleeping the whole time. While we're driving, Rich must have just seen out of the corner of his eye, like that the wheel didn't look right on a semi truck in front of us, and all of a sudden, lug nuts that are like this fucking big started flying at his truck, and it was literally Final Destination moments. Like I seen them bouncing, and coming straight for the truck. Dude, it went right over. I don't know how it didn't destroy his trailer. Like it must have bounced on the top and rolled over, and then another lug nut to the side. And luckily, he saw that and like ripped it to the side and like passed it. But like, dude, those things are crazy. I literally was sitting there in the passenger seat, like, this is it. Like I'm eating one of these in the face, and like I'm dead. And it was. I just thought of Final Destination like instantly. Yeah. No, that
There's
shit's crazy.
a lot of things that
Yeah.
that could happen, that are just that one-off chance like that. Like I've never seen that happen,
Dude, it was
but
crazy.
I'm sure more than you guys have,
Mhm.
especially with how many tractor trailers are on the road.
Yeah. Oh,
It really
Alan.
happens a lot more than you think.
Alan Martin in the chat probably sees some crazy stuff, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, the amount that he drives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or sometimes you don't, but yeah, but that was one of those moments where we literally got to like the next gas place, and he was like looking for lug nuts like through the grill, and like, you know what I mean? Because at that speed, they're just bullets.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe it didn't hit his truck at all. Like that was insane. Like I mean, that whole trip was luck for him, because then he won, and he was like, I'm not even going to compete. And I was like, get your fucking ass out here, and do it. And then he wins. But like, yeah, he was just lucky that whole trip, even though I think we did hit a gas pump with the trailer.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he fucked up his trailer that trip. But still, when you win, then you're like, hell yeah, the whole. That's all. That's fine. What are the legitimate, like any other fears? I have one, and I'll tell the story in a second. But you guys, anything else that freaks you out?
I mean, so I'm going to preface this by saying this is not a shot at anybody in particular, but I have a huge fear of destroying my friends' cars because of my lack of skill.
That's any drift. That should be any drifter's fear.
Yeah, because like if I'm fucking your car up, I then feel responsible and trying to help you get parts for it and even pay for those potentially, because I fucked up. You shouldn't have to pay for my mistake. That's how I view things, but I don't know. I'm really hard on myself when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't want you to put yourself in any sort of struggle to, get your shit back to where it was or where it needs to be because of me doing, like, if a wheel flies off my car, or, something causes me to spin, or my hood flies up and I crash and you crash into me, like it's on me. You know what I mean? So I just have a huge fear of fucking my friend's stuff up, like in any shape or form. You know what I mean? I don't want to be responsible for someone else's work of art, especially with like at Final Bout when all these other hot cars are pulling up with me. I'm like, that's expensive. This is expensive. If you were
maybe
maybe someone like backing into your front bumper, Like, I don't want to be that guy backing into your front bumper.
Air chop. Proceedos as a bumper.
You got something in your throat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It must be the sickness.
It is. I'm down with it.
But yeah, I hate that feeling, man. It's always in the back of my head when I go out and I have people following me. I'm like, okay, I can't fuck up.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because I try not to think about it at all.
Yeah.
You know, like
I'm getting better, but it's still there.
Yeah. I mean, I think about it sometimes, but like I think there's a level of respect driving. Like when I knew I was going to tap you with Kenny in the car, like I knew it wasn't going to be super bad.
Yeah.
But like I'm fucking up your car a little bit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm also going to probably be fixing that car. So it was a little bit like one of those things where I was like, you know, like I have a little bit of right here to do some stuff.
Yeah.
But like it is one of those things where like I play it safe though still because I don't want to risk that like holy shit, like I just totaled somebody's car, you know, like that would be horrible. But I do like that most drifters kind of understand and assume the responsibility of you're picking who you're driving with. So it's what happens.
Exactly.
Because accidents
You know.
happen. You can't avoid it. Even the best drivers fuck up. So like it's one of those things where like you just have that unwritten rule, you know,
Yeah.
like if we
It's-
die, we die.
I'm every time I take my car on the track, I'm ready to just ride off a chassis. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's the reality of it.
We're
you know?
doing that stupid shit. So
Yeah, like we're not just gonna put around the track and hope it's cool looking. Like us in particular, we're trying to do dumb shit. So you know, like there's always that possibility where I could be going home with a fucking tin can and have to start over. And I look at it that way.
Yep. Yeah. I think you have to. You know what I mean? But then at the same time, not change that mentality of like, oh, well, because I'm going to write it off eventually, I'm not going to take care of it. That's the difference. That's the path that people have to choose. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right there is that mentality. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to look like a smelly guy? Or are you going to have a baller car? And still drive just start? No.
So people with missiles smell. That's what I got from that.
Yeah, I've said that multiple times. I can't believe nobody's yelled at me about it yet. Or like challenged me, you know? Yeah, I say it a lot. I'm going to tell you my fear. My fear stems from when I was like 17, 18. My fear is getting in a vehicle and not knowing somebody else is in that vehicle.
Like they're hiding in the back seat and they're a murderer.
Ooh, that's a good one because I
Yeah.
heard a story about that when I was like in elementary school. That there's
Okay.
like a murderer in the backseat.
So this happened to me, but I'm not dead. Check me out. I'm not
You
dead.
are alive.
I'm going to fund the Chad rebuild. So this is what happened. I had a friend that was you know, a weird boy, and I love him to death. He's just a crazy. We were all crazy back then. And I got into my 89 Honda Civic 4-door.
Hell yeah.
And
Cool.
you do as you do when you're younger and you got your car when you're tunes and you get in, you start it up and you get ready to fucking go, okay? I'm going to the Berkshire Mall, if you know where that's at. That's where I used to hang out. That was my fucking jam. And I put on my Alpine stereo and I click boop and I'm blasting. I have no clue what fucking group, but I'm probably screaming at the top of my lungs and singing along because that's what I do. I'm a singer, guys. So I was doing the damn thing. And lo and behold, my friend, no clue where he came from, knew that I was going to the mall, and it was probably because we were all supposed to meet there, you know, came over early enough that he was in my fucking trunk. Somehow got the seat down while I'm driving, and while I'm fucking screaming and singing and having a great time going to meet my buddies, I could feel the heat from his face on the side of my face, and he just says, "What are you doing?" And I fucking screamed like a girl, and it scared the shit out of me. And to this day, I have a problem getting in a fucking car if I can't really see or if I don't know the trunk. You know what I mean? Like if I have to know. Like I have to know. I will always look. You'll probably never see it because it's quick. You know, I'm just doing it really fast. But I need to know if there's somebody there because he scared the shit out of me. And I just can't do it. But imagine when you think you're alone and somebody's face is right aside, you know, coming up behind you. And of course he's silly, so he's just like, "What are you doing?" You know, like Oh my god.
That would be terrifying, though.
It was terrifying. It was terrifying. This is the same dude that would wake up early, go downstairs, hide in your closet butt naked, and when you would come down for cereal, be butt naked and just hand you the cereal. You know, he was special. He was a great dude. Jason Tinnen, if you ever want to. He's like a comedian. He does like skits and stuff. You know, he's a wild man. Yeah, I won't get into all the other stories, but maybe some after hours because they get pretty brutal. But yeah, that's my biggest fear with car stuff. With drifting, it is hoods flying up, wheels coming off, and like shit flying off my car that's not supposed to. You know, that's my fear there. And like braking, it's like suspension, like tie rods, like just snapping, and like, you know, that's pretty much it. Did you already find him?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's amazing. Yep, that's Jason Tinnen. So he's an amazing individual. I can't believe yeah, he's good. I think he did like work on like Spider-Man 3 or something like that too. Like, yeah, he's just he's a fucking character. So you can see the kind of person, you know what I mean, that he is. Yeah. I just want my balls with big text. I love that. Okay, anybody in the chat? What do we got? What's the scariest thing for you guys? I mean, I saw a lot of hoods and stuff. If there's any other scary stuff, pop it up. Otherwise, I think it's been a little bit, and it's been 45 minutes, but I did prepare some stuff. Go ahead.
I have two things.
Go ahead, Leo. Leo's first.
I have two things. One, I worry about that every time I brush my teeth. You know, you brush your teeth and you go to rinse them out.
And you look up and somebody's there.
Yeah, I worry about that every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm gonna be there one day.
It'll be okay if it's you. I'm more worried that there's someone looking at me in the mirror and that there's no one behind me physically.
So a ghost of sorts.
Yeah. I don't like ghosts.
Yeah.
And the other one is Brian Marshalitis got a drift car.
Oh, well, that's a fear.
Kind of.
Now we should be fearful being on the track with him.
Well, hold on. Has
E30.
Yeah, he got it for. I'm assuming I can tell you guys.
You mean the whole internet?
Yeah.
Everybody.
He said he got it for like a couple $100. He bought a motor for $100.
Cool.
He probably needs a transmission and a bunch of other stuff.
So if anybody has any E30 stuff to hook up and help Brian get on the track as soon as possible, if we're doing that, reach out to Brian. He's a good dude, and everybody deserves to drift. You know, everybody that's into it deserves to drift. So yeah, congratulations. Your life is ruined.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, I am sorry. And this shouldn't be a fear. This should honestly be a goal. So, you know, we can do that. Yeah, the Porsche is great because I just jump in and exactly. There's no fucking trunk. And if you're in that trunk, you're dead because you're just
folded up.
Pretzel. Yeah, there is no way. I need an entire interior. You want an entire interior. Let's get that right. As long as you have a seat, you can start drifting. But yeah, let's go. Let's do 3 minutes. It's been a while.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
3 minutes of drift, let's go. Side to side in the night we blow. Find a lover leaving trails of smoke. 3 minutes of drift, let's go.
Speaking of things, looks like a JZX. Oh, man. Mabaro? Look like Mabaro?
Yeah, I think so.
That is not the way you want to come through that fucking turn right there.
Oh, it's Minami.
I love the next level stuff. We talk a lot of shit on BMWs, but honestly, the next level BMWs are next level. Like,
yeah.
The cars are cool.
They know what they're doing.
Like, look how cool that looks. Even fucked up.
Yep. Mwah. Is that Lock City?
It looks like Lock City.
Oh, that's those Haggard guys. This is a classic clip.
It just goes forever.
Wet grass. I think that's wet grass. Is just like, yeah, it can be a nightmare. Actually, this is one of my fears too. The over rotation towards a wall.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Aw.
Damn, that's a vicious crash.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh man. Goodyear R34 is sweet too.
Mm-hmm.
Whee! I don't know how you crash at Fuji. I'm pretty sure it's Fuji, and it's just like, I mean, I guess there is some crashes, but it's pretty open. You must have been cooking it. All pretty cars too, I'm sure.
Oh.
Looks like Toge course at Ibisu. Yep. I've crashed there in Assetto multiple times. That turns wild. It comes up on you really quick. What a beautiful noise, though.
Yeah, it sounded great.
Did you hear him just... Aw, frustration sucks. I really sucked him in. Oh, these are always good, I'm sure.
This is Brian. Oh.
This is Brian. Brian, no parking lots with telephone poles, okay?
It's a bad omen.
Is that Mabaro again? It looks like it. You know, we're like long due for an FD tire ride.
Yeah. We need a good FD smush. It's been a while.
It's like the jump, you know, when they would jump up each other. It's been a long time.
I mean, Englishtown's coming.
It is coming. Oh, wow! It turned into a 318 real quick.
Is that a Buick?
No. I always forget the Infinity.
The chassis code. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's a Leopard. Like a J70 or something.
Oh yeah.
So that V8 sing.
It's so ugly.
Yeah, they're pretty gross.
Oh no.
Is that a front street car? Is that Jimmy's car?
Yeah, right.
I've seen that from a different angle.
Look at the Naoki running to shoot. Oh, that's fucking funny. What are the chances? That's fucking good. Unless they're trying, you know what I mean? Like if they're trying to be silly. That's really funny. All right.
That's pretty great.
That was about 3 minutes. We do the damn thing.
Darren, before I forget about it, no, the Miata's gone. It's long gone.
Which one? Turbo Miata.
Yeah, Turbo Miata.
Now it's showing up at all the events too, which is fucking great. It was at Final Bout. It was at RSD. It's like it's everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. I guess we'll do our first giveaway.
Yeah, let's do that
right now. So, what should it be for? Do we do Night Shift S13 shirt, limiter gloves, or this?
T-shirt.
We're doing T-shirt. All right. Then the first. Oh, you know what? Should I do this a different way? No, we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. First person to put hashtag Night Shift Autolab gets it.
Damn. I'm going to spell check the fuck out of all you, so you better get it right.
Save the plate for last. All right, Nathan. We'll save the place.
Well, we're giving that shirt away. Their YouTube channel. I don't know who does the video for it, but they do a sick job.
Oh, nice.
Like even like just the intro is like beautiful.
Yeah. Wow, is that?
I don't know if I can count that. Martino fucked that up.
He put spaces.
Yeah.
In
what
a
are you
hashtag.
doing?
Listen, things are different in Canada. I get it. But who try to put that in on Instagram or something and it doesn't work?
That's true.
We'll give okay to the people in the chat. Does Martino get that for putting spaces, or do we go past him? I don't want him to be mad at. I hit pound night and then autoclick. Do we give it to him or do we go past? So he can't get mad at us.
True.
He's saying give it to somebody else. All right.
All right, good. So
Good on
that
ya.
would be
Who's
the bandit.
The bandit. All right.
Oh, I can't put shit up on the screen. Damn it. I missed
I
being
can't.
able to do
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah, put it up there for me. The bandit X. Gonna give it to you. DM me, and then I will send you over to the boys to collect your shirt. But yeah, even though I misspelled it. Oh, did he misspell it? Did you just out yourself? Chad, also.
Nuh-uh.
Holy
No, he
shit,
didn't.
bro.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Night. Oh, shit, he forgot the T.
Well, no, but so did Darren underneath him.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's true.
You
the
would
first
check-
person that actually got it would be Nevin. That got it correctly.
I mean, do we stay on, you know?
I mean, we're not known as the smart podcast.
That's true. And honestly, I respect anybody that calls themselves out. So we're giving it to them. Yep.
Yeah.
Bandit gets it. Because if you're honest with us, you still get rewarded. If you're trying to be shade ball, then we have a little bit of problem. So hell
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that's so funny. Okay, so we got the bandits getting the shirt, and then we'll do the gloves in a second here. But yes, you are. You teach people Japanese. That's pretty funny. Listen, do we play? Okay, so new stickers they're not even out yet. I don't even have them in my hand yet. But I want the first 5 to go to, our people. The people in the chat, the people that are here supporting us and hanging out with us all the time. I want them to be, getting the first batch of these. I'll probably send a couple, to be honest, because I'm making a couple new stickers. So, do we do swap meet now?
Fuck yeah, I want to do swap meet so badly. It's been so long.
Go ahead.
Before we go, Mike sent us a FD crash. If you just want to watch it.
Yeah, bring it up. Bust it out, kid.
Okay, it's playing in the middle, so we have to wait for it to go to the beginning.
Gotcha.
Love FD crashes. They're my favorite.
FD crashes are good.
All right.
Oh, this is the one where he knocks her out. Yep.
Who was in that BMW?
That's your girl.
Colette.
That's your girl.
That's my girl.
That's your
Yeah.
girl.
I'm a huge Colette fan.
Yep.
You caught me. Shit.
All right, let's swap some meat. So we're gonna give away 5 Karoshi unreleased stickers, and I'm probably just gonna make a full dealio. You know what I'm saying? I'll put some stuff. Here we go. Let's dive in. It's been a while. It's been a really long time since
I'm so fucking excited for this.
It's been a long time. All right, let me write down some numbers because I'm prepared and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Prepared and high. I love that for you.
I kind of don't. Cough medicine's a little weird. I don't know if I like that uppity, I feel like I'm in somebody else's skin. I cut off somebody's skin and I just kind of put their suit over me, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm wearing. I'm moving around a little bit too much because it feels weird. I don't know. Hey, speaking of stuff, let's play fucking Swap Meet. If you've never played Swap Meet before, here are the rules. Very cut and dry. Blah, blah, blah. We're idiots. So also you can help us. We fuck up from time to time. So yeah. Also, here's the new deal. So we got 41 in the chat. The way this works is I'm going to put it up and when the pictures go up, you have a very limited time to get the guess in.
Limited time only.
We don't want people trying to find out, going on Marketplace or Craigslist or, missed opportunities or whatever, wherever I get these ads from. We don't want that. Don't cheat. You know what I mean? Make this fun for everybody and make sure that it's, just play fair. That's all I ask. I'm burping up hot dogs. So I lost my taste, but hot dog, I could almost taste the salt. So it's the only thing that gave me the sensation in my mouth.
You fair. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
You should
Steven.
try eating vegetables right now.
That's what I said too. I was like, yo, I could start eating vegetables. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to my body.
What, make it better? Yeah. Yeah, I could see why you wouldn't want to do
Fuck
that.
Yo, I'm actually down a lot of weight too because I've been just sweating on and off profusely and like not eating a lot. So like this is
Sickness is the best fucking weight loss.
sickness. Yeah, let's get some fucking tapeworms next. But anyway,
Yo,
here we go.
I have a field day in my stomach.
So after that'd be so gross. I'd like to pull one out of my butt though. But anyway, once I get to the pictures, you have just guess as fast as possible, please. Okay. So what should we do? Like a couple seconds? I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit and then just bang. I'm just gonna yeah. We got to go fast. Rio, Chad, you know what to do. Try to get the best
I
guesses.
promise I won't fuck up at all.
At all. All right, I like that. All right, and if you do win, please remember to DM the Pile Up Podcast on Instagram and send us your full name and mailing address so that I can copy and paste into my program. I'm stupid, okay? I can't be going through stuff. Let's do this. The very first one. Vintage prison jailhouse TV television. This was the about it. Works prison TV is my favorite. How much is this shit?
That was in a prison?
That's what I said. It's sick, right?
That's
It looks
sick
like
as
an
fuck.
looks like an old Mac.
Auto program. Damn, that's sick as hell.
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's go. I see numbers going in.
There is numbers.
Numbers are doing number things. So you're going to have a couple seconds left. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop. First one to say $100.
Oh my god, there's so many. 200, 350, 69. Nice. 140.
I see Martino got $100 again.
Shaolin Miata.
Yeah, Darren got it. Of course, Darren got it. Darren fucking doesn't show up for 8,000 podcasts, and all of a sudden he shows up and then he wins.
Oh, he did get it. Also remember, everybody, the game is based off of the chat coming into what we can see.
2 seconds before Martino, according to the time.
Really?
38 seconds and then 36 seconds.
Martino, you're bound to win something. Don't worry. You already won the hearts of the American people. We love you. You are our spokesperson, our Canadian, we...
He got so excited and then he got angry.
I know, I saw it. He says, let's go! Let's go! Fuck. Yeah. Darren, welcome back. Thanks for coming. You happen to come back when we're playing games because you usually wreck house at this shit.
Yeah.
All right. We love you. All right. Let's go on.
That TV is worth every bit of $100.
Hell yeah. Yo,
that with a PlayStation 2 hooked up to it? Oh my God.
Yeah. All the connectors are set up that you can't pull them out really either, because you might pull it out and choke somebody or who knows what. So they were heavy duty. I should have put more pictures, but honestly, I was lazy. So fuck it.
Fair enough. Aren't we all?
The next one, I'm selling my 1JZ VVTi R154 swap 1987 Toyota Sora. I love these fucking cars. I've owned this car since 2019, and when I bought it, blah, 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 blah. So he did the swap, made it 5-speed. It's got a 3580R, big Brembos.
Custom taillights.
Custom shiz. Let's go to it. Here we are. Full chassis. These things.
Ooh, it's on the tri-spokes, though? That instantly adds 20,000 to whatever your chassis are.
Let's get those numbers going. Let's get them in. These things are sick. You don't see them anymore.
No.
I remember back in the day, they were popping up a little bit. You'd see these in Laurels around a little bit more. I haven't seen a Soarer in person in a long time. Yeah. They're sick.
All you see newer Soarers more than you see these, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, because these are rad as shit.
Yeah. I would much rather have one of these personally.
Yeah, they're cool looking. They remind me of a Honda, a Prelude, a Legend, and a Prelude fucked. All right, here we go. We're going over. You didn't get him in? You fucked up. We all right.
19 G dogs.
G Dizzles.
Oh, cardiac arrest.
Mac got it. Oh, snap. Mac attack. I'm definitely that high where I'm writing Mad
Albert,
Max.
Albert in there with the 18420 bid.
Oh, Albert. I missed Albert.
So close. We had a really good Chipotle conversation today.
Oh, nice. Martino was close to get on that one too. Did you see? 18.5. He's good. He's getting there. And remember, it is US. This is freedom dollars.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go. We got 3 more to do. 1976, 57 feet steel hull push bull. I can't read this. Fort Macon vessel is powered by blah blah blah. 3,000 gallons of fuel, which is sick. It's got a big old fucking deck. You know what I'm saying? All
motors on the John.
Yo, 3 motors. If you ever dreamed of having your own tugboat,
You can live on that thing. This thing looks like it was in the movie Jaws at one point.
Yeah, you can tug all over this boat, and I'm giving you the permission. As your captain, tug away.
400K. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you never know. This shit can get expensive. All right, we got to get those numbers in. Let's go. I would love to push another boat with this. I'd love to push anybody's shit.
I'd love to push it real good.
Yo, just push it.
I too love big decks.
Yo, I got a big deck, and I won't lie. All right. Do we got them in? If you didn't get them in, you got 2 seconds. And here we go.
75 grand.
Yeah.
IA Media. IA Media, I got it. That's fucking...
IA Media. Let me write this down because...
Who puts a tugboat on Marketplace?
I know.
Like, what?
I love that. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
How do you pick it up?
Yeah, right? Like,
I guess you just drive
sail it to wherever you need to go.
Right. Tank must be full. Marketplace deals are the best. Hey, so make sure you DM the Pilot Podcast and let us know that, you are such and such. Here is your address. And yes, I do verify. We did have somebody say, yo, I didn't win anything, but, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Here's my address. And
that's sick.
The best part is I saved the address. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe as I'm like doing some shit, I might just be like, here's some crumbs from my face, and mail you some crumbs. How pissed would somebody be if they just open a thing and it's just fucking crumbs from my beard, Yeah, it's just cum crumbs. All right. Let's get... All right, let's keep going here. I'm having fun now. Pair of giant bowls of spaghetti and meatballs. Handmade. Bowls are baby pools, spaghetti is Chanel yarn, sauce is Chanel blankets, and meatballs are painted spray foam. So I'm just going to tell you, okay, here we go. You could use these for photo shoots, game shows, sensory play, interior decorating, dog beds, or whatever weird stuff you're into. I'm not
sensory
judging.
Play. That's
sensory
wild.
play. And
holy shit.
Are you ready to guess and also buy these for me? Here they are.
Oh my god. Look at her fucking pose.
Yo, she seems awesome. Mm-hmm. I mean, she's saying she's not judging, so she knows that there's
she used them for sensory play.
There could be some weird stuff going on in those bowls of spaghetti. Imagine if it was real though.
Yeah.
I don't do any like crazy drugs, but if I did, I would trip and just roll around in this spaghetti. Because it'd be pretty wild. Just imagine tripping balls. Yeah.
It's gotta be like $1,000 worth of yarn.
Yeah, if I don't win this, I'm not a real Italian, because a real Italian would know how valuable the mom's like, what do you mean you guessed wrong on a meatball? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this would be... I wish we had a studio, because I'd probably buy these. All right, we got to move over.
Just what you needed.
Get those guesses in here. Get those guesses in. We're going over. Are we ready? Here we go.
No, we're saving $200.
That's $100 a piece. So if we split it,
180.
It's not that bad. Yo, I'm like, I can't wait till I can taste again. I want stuffed shells now. I want Italian.
Is 180 the closest?
180 is the closest.
Oh, nobody got 200?
No.
Who's 180?
180? Left behind the wheel.
All right.
I'm sure.
This is my friend John. He's getting married next month.
Congratulations
Congrats.
on ending your life.
And Mike is not a real Italian. So
Yep,
there it
that's
goes.
true.
All
That
right.
is
Well,
true.
congrats. Your
how-
Nona is going to be real upset with you.
My meatballs are worth more. How much did he guess anyway? Was it something ridiculous?
What did he guess? I did see it. 450.
Wow,
Damn.
dude. Okay, settle down there. Italian pride. No, seriously though, Life Behind the Wheel. Congratulations if you're getting married. That's pretty cool. One vagina or wiener for the rest of your life is the move. I heard.
Debatable.
I know. Yeah, get all the holes. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. No, but seriously, congratulations. That's super cool. All right, we got one more. Let's see here. Are you ready? Fast and Furious Drift features 12 fully licensed exotic cars and 7 new Japanese tracks, in addition to 12 blah, 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 original CRT screen.
Hot new cabinet.
If you don't know what this is, you're gonna.
Fuck yeah.
It is.
Fuck me. I want this.
Would be sick to have in the house, right?
So fucking cool, dude.
I want one of the. I don't even really care about the initial D stuff or the game, but the games when they're a side of each other in the arcade are so cool. Like,
Would be cool.
like when you guys raced several times, it was really fun. You know, who won again? Who won?
I think
That'd be
Chad
me.
won.
I'm more Japanese than Rio.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. That's pretty.
It
funny.
would be so cool to have one of these in your house, and everybody that comes over just throws down their best lap time to see who is actually the fastest, because it's the same machine, so you can't
over and over. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so fucking cool.
That would be sick. All right, so we getting some numbers in here. Hurry up. This is going to be the last one here.
Isn't that funny? A lot of us have a Seto, which is technically better than this.
Oh, yeah.
But this is like sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has red neon around it. Come on.
Right. Yeah. And a hard seat that gives you like fucking, butthole sores.
Yeah.
All right. And who guessed it? $3,800.
That is so expensive. I cannot afford that.
It's very expensive.
Holy shit.
Yo, arcades are expensive.
They are 3,500.
3,500.
3,500. Yep. IA Media again got the closest.
All right. Well, so IA, if you want double stickers, that works, or if you want to give to the next person. So we'll let them decide. It's like one of those pay it forwards. You could also, there's no shame in taking double stuff. I'll send some other stickers. But if you want to give it to the very next person that's closest, let us know in the chat in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. I can't really do that. My voice is fucked.
2.
There you go. Oh, wait, I can do that. And I didn't see anybody. Did he say anything?
No, he's keeping it. 2 things.
Okay, you're getting double.
Give it to the next.
Of course, at the right when I say that. All right, who's the closest one next?
Now I gotta figure that out.
Yeah,
Jake
also,
maybe at 3,000.
Also, IA, good on you.
3,000 is 800 more, right?
That is 800. Yeah.
But 4,500 is 700 more.
That is true.
Which would make it Nevin.
If you want to play that way, we're free to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Anymore,
Yep.
so.
I think it's Nevin that gets that because it's technically closer. This ain't Price is Right.
So
whoever's closest.
Jake will be cutting them anyway. So
he can cut his own.
Nev Dog gets the win. I like to say that as if I'm Jared Deanda.
Send it! Pilot Podcast!
Yeah.
Who are you guys talking about when you said Canadian Jared Deanda?
Oh, the DMCC announcer.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Whoa, doctor!
Whoa, doctor! So, Martino, I'm sorry that your internet up there is just bad enough that it's too slow and it's fucking you up. But yeah, it happens. Dude, I'm sweating. The drugs are definitely hitting right now.
That'll happen on those big jobs.
I can feel it. All right, we got some more stuff to give away. But in the meantime, I wanted to go over some other stuff. Any cool parts? You got any cool parts you're getting? You working on anything?
Me?
Or did you see? Yeah, did you see anything? I just saw. So I've been tagged 1,000 times. In Darren McNamara from overseas
Mhm.
just did the rear end A86 S13 new setup to put a subframe from so you can do independent rear suspension. And
Mhm.
I got tagged 1,000 fucking times. Like, it's great. I love it. But like, I would never buy that because it takes away the best part of an 8.6, and that's 8.6 suspension. That's like the 8.6 physics of having a solid rear and in the front end. And everybody I said that to, they're like, oh yeah, like why would you want to do that? I'm like, for competition, it would make sense. If that's
Mhm.
legal, that's probably legal in like IDC and stuff like that. Where over here, I don't think FT would ever allow you to do that.
Mhm.
So yeah, Nason's coming up with the right thing. Chad, you did get something.
We got fucking doors, baby. We got doors, and we got brand new Vertex body kit on the way.
See, I said like
Shout
new
out to
parts,
Coreworks.
new parts, and you were like this. You're like, oh, new parts? You're like, I don't know.
We got fucking doors. We got doors on doors on doors. I got 4 doors for more horrors.
You do, and plenty of whores.
Yep. What else did I get? Oh, I got taillights. Speaking of, I got a fucking.
Oh, I don't know about the taillights. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Jimmy Yates. I got taillights from him from
Sick.
that car he was parting out.
Hey, speaking of Jimmy, his door panel all
Sick as
fiberglass, sick as fuck. Like,
Oh, I saw that today.
look at Rio's face. You just lit up. That was so cute. Literally and figuratively. You
The red one, right?
Yeah, yep. It was funny because Matt messaged me right away, Hayes Matt, and was like, "Yo," because his dash is fiberglass and looks really sick. And I said, "Yo, you should do this to your doors," and I forgot that I don't think he can with his cage and stuff. You know what I mean? But he would have been one to fiberglass. That would be like the full interior, like in there purple. Would be really sick. But yeah, the red just looks crazy, and just I love to see it. I love to see people that actually care. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
This is so sick.
I'm so sick of seeing people not think to do this kind of stuff. It
That's
takes a lot of
great.
time. Yep. Yeah, let's go. Let's pop those bitches out.
Oh, look. his
Oh,
family.
yay, family.
Someone popped them out. Oh.
It was me. And
this
he's
is a-
apparently a shoehead. So
Mhm.
all you weirdos with your shoe heads, I get secondhand embarrassment when you guys do that.
I love this. It has a gauge and it has like
So
the
cool.
what's that shit called? This is for your speakers, right?
Crossover?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing looks sick as fuck.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna piss Albert off. Watch your mouth, Damien. That's so funny. Hey,
Awesome baby again.
oh yeah, super sick. Super sick. I love to see this kind of stuff. I want to see more of it, I want to do more of this stuff. I just don't have the skill or the understanding yet, but I'm going to try because I have a project I'm going to be working on, so we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Fiberglass would be cool.
Yeah, good for him though. So yeah, Chad, you got some doors, you got some stuff going on. Mister Rio, what'd you get? You have something in your hand. What are you going to show the class?
I didn't get it buy it, but I have this Alpine amp,
Nice.
and then I've been trying to build a subwoofer box out of my back seat,
Hell yeah.
and I've been just kind of picking away at it. And then
Yeah.
I found a Bluetooth thing that just plugs into my amp,
hmm
so I'm hoping to have like a nice stereo.
Oh, I love that. Stereo is that's cool.
Every drift car needs a stereo.
And I got a headliner, so I'm gonna
That's
have like a
exciting.
full interior. Yeah.
What is it as like? Are you making it? Like, are you going to be crafty, or is it just it's a factory like the cardboard headliner piece, and then you'll wrap it, or is it's a full?
My friend got a 1 Series and he got a cage, so he let me take all his stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You should make it a starry headliner. That would
Yeah.
be sick.
Well,
Or-
I'm gonna dye it black first.
Lots of fiber optics.
lots of fiber optics. Or maybe think outside the box. What else could you do? Maybe like a stalactite or a stalagmite. I forget which one's hanging. But like it'd be a little dangerous.
I think
Maybe.
stalactite is hanging, I think.
I'll ask the internet.
Hey, ask the internet, because then will you go through a bottle of water or something every? Oh, that's when you do the AI stuff.
Stalactite comes from the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a
Stalagmite.
fucking scientist.
Yeah, it goes
stalagmites
up.
for this way.
And that's from dripping, which is crazy that
Yeah.
it builds up. So, what is off the wall? Is there one that goes this way? Because I have a really disgusting story.
Like a
So like if the wall is here and there's something that keeps getting shot onto the wall, eventually it's gonna grow.
Yeah, that's not in a
Well,
cave though.
no, but what would that be called?
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Uh,
disgusting. Yeah. We had a
but
friend, you didn't go into his bedroom because
Really?
there was walnut.
Walnut.
Every
Nice.
walnut. Every single fucking time at the exact same spot until it was building up.
did
And
he
it's,
do a standing up?
yeah, I guess. I don't even know. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But anyway, there's your fun stuff. Hey, stereo stuff's cool. I'm happy for you, Rio. That's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's sick.
I I don't know if this is a dumb idea. The headliner's gray, right?
Okay.
It's just OEM gray. I don't
Mhm.
want a gray headliner. So I was just gonna dye it black. But what if I just put fiberglass resin on the headliner cloth,
Mhm.
would I just have a paintable surface? Would it cure hard and have a paintable surface?
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, you take the resin, and you
Yeah.
mix it up, and it has the hardener in it and stuff, and you pour it out like you're doing like an acrylic. It would just harden. Yeah. Then, of course, in the fabric, if it doesn't, soak past the fabric,
Yeah.
then you would have to sand and do another layer or two. But yeah, for sure. It's just like an acrylic over like, when they
Right?
do like cloth and they like harden a
Mhm.
pair of jeans. It's like this. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do something with it. I'm not sure what though.
Yeah, because you're not caged currently in that.
Yeah, and I don't really want to unless I have to.
Okay. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
something cool. I mean, you could do like a crazy mural if you make it like. Yeah,
That
that's
would be
true.
sick.
Nason's right. I would make sure that you could install it first without cracking it and stuff.
Yeah, because I had to bend it to pull it out.
Then there's probably, I would say,
Yeah.
no. You're just gonna, like,
Unless you put your car on a rotisserie, flip it over after you install it, then do it.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, in my driveway, in my
Yeah.
girlfriend's driveway.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be fine.
Chicks dig it. You know what I mean? Like,
But
yeah,
a fucking dolphin mural on your roof would be so sick.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I got something silly. I got yellow and black checkerboard shift boot to match my
Oh.
I got yellow and black checkerboard stuff too. I got our shirts tucked in package the other day.
You
Fuck.
guys are besties. That's what's
Uh-huh.
happening.
See,
Yeah.
we're an ice fishing team. We get the
Yeah.
same things
Team.
together.
What did you get? What brand, Rio?
I found a lady on Etsy that is in Canada.
that's awesome.
and She makes she makes like a million different boots.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
lady in Canada. That's cool.
Yeah, Canada
Hey,
lady.
you know what's funny? This just reminded me of with the parts and people getting stuff. Did you ever see somebody that like gets a part from, I don't know, they got their clutch kit and they like tag the company as if they're like, yo, I got a care package from, Exity, shout out whatever, and it's like you paid for that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I don't understand. They like kind of like make it like this, like it's almost like they got it for free. They want it. I've seen a couple of those in the last couple days, and I was just laughing because I'm just like, all right, well, shirt's tucked in. I mean, it's cool that you're sharing it, but he didn't send it to you. You know what I mean? Like that shift knob wasn't free,
Yeah.
or the clutch kit or whatever. I just think it's funny. But always shout out your companies for sure. But I just thought it was funny the way that they present it. Jake didn't like the ice fishing comment. Yo,
I have a question.
what's up?
You know, professional drifters like FD drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like in BMX and skateboarding, which I always want drifting to be like. Being a pro just means a company sends you free stuff.
Being a pro means your program is also funding. Usually, that's the main thing you're trying to get.
Yeah. Okay.
Like product is you'll get that from most of the like the pro stuff that I've seen. Product is the least of their like. They don't care about that. You know what I mean? It doesn't cost them
Yeah.
anything to give you the product. But what you're doing as a pro is you need to fund your program. So you need to make sure that, you're getting gas paid for, you're getting admissions paid for, you're getting the fund to have the extra stuff, like that kind of crap.
Yeah. No, I get that. I just.
Whoa.
Well, I don't do that.
I'm doing stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I just feel like, from what I'm used to, I just feel like there's drifters that get like Like you guys get GK type stuff, right?
There's always like any company that you deal with, they'll
Yeah,
be like we can't fund you with this, but we could possibly work out deals with this, and this. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Like,
like and that's a good relationship with a company.
huh. I'm just used. I come from a background where that's enough for people to call you a professional something.
Oh, when you're getting something from a company
Yeah.
for free. That's because like back in the day, like skating and biking, if you got like a animal bike or you got like a,
Mm-hmm.
crazy deck from like a company, that's like the shit. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
rad as fuck. So like imagine like you get your shoes, like you get a pair of shoes from Etnies or whoever, or like whatever skate company or what's a I skated in Adidas, so I don't know. But also I was horrible. But anyway, if you imagine getting that, like, yeah, you're like, I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm.
But really the company's like, these cost us $2. And then you're repping it and you're pushing it. It's advertising. So
Yeah,
product is basically advertising. That's how I look at it.
that makes sense. I guess
Mhm.
drifting costs a lot more than those sports do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. All right, let's do another giveaway.
Let's do the damn thing.
Let's do the pair of gloves. Did you just fart over there?
And this
No,
time, no one
I
can
dropped a
be
pack of
angry.
stickers.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it again.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's turn this into like what is it, like the ASMR?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. We get all like weird and start opening things. I am definitely, I'm gonna just say this. I am definitely way too high for this. But I'm trying. So I don't know if this is gonna work. But I've been okay.
While you're doing this, I'm gonna address Ian's comment.
I'm gonna address the elephant in the room.
How do you keep yourself from quitting drifting when it's too hard to afford? When it's hard to afford?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, do it within your means. You don't need to be at the track every weekend.
Also,
Obviously,
there's no shame in taking a break either.
yeah, we all took a year off last year,
Mhm.
to kind of regroup. And I mean, I spent even more money because I built a new car, but
Dumbass.
you also don't have to do that. You know what I mean? Your life should come first. Your stupid hobbies are all expendable.
Mhm.
But you can also still go and be a part of the drift scene. You know what I mean? You can go hang out at an event. If you're friends with some of the organizers, you could even help run it. I get driving is the driving factor of wanting to go to drift events. I mean, I'm right there with you, but you still stay connected to it without actually driving. And then when you can afford to drive, and when tires, well, they're never going to get cheaper, but when you can afford tires and what have you, just go to an event. You definitely don't have to be at it at every event like a lot of people do, because I mean, it is kind of hard. At least for me, it used to be like comparing myself to some people who did every event all the time. And, it's just like, fuck, I wish I could do that. So I'm going to try my hardest, but then you go broke doing it, and being broke's no fun. So
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend that.
No.
It's like cigarettes. Like if you smoke cigarettes, you don't ever quit. You're just a guy that hasn't smoked for a long time. Like you can like not drift for a while, but you don't like quit. You're just like someone that hasn't drifted in a while.
hmm
You know?
Yeah, definitely be smart about it. Do it within
Mhm.
your means, and there is absolutely no shame in taking a hiatus and coming
Mhm.
back stronger or figuring out your program.
Yeah.
Like
It
that's
shouldn't put stress on you to try to make it to the track. You
mm-mm.
know, like you shouldn't put yourself through that, because life's too short to not be happy. You know.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I have no clue if this is going to work. So I apologize in advance. Okay?
4 days cold turkey, no cigs. Let's fucking go. Make it
Go.
5 tomorrow. That's
Congratulations.
sick.
So that's the other thing. People, if you really,
If you stop smoking, you'll have more money to drift.
I mean, there's people that go out and spend $80 a weekend, one day on the weekend for drinking. But
Mhm.
like it comes down to what you want to do and within your means. There's there's cooler things to do than that. You know, get together with friends, watch a movie. You know, like go play basketball, masturbate. I don't know. I don't do any of those things but masturbate nonstop.
And that's free.
And that's free. And I'm making
Not
money.
always.
I'm making money at this point because now I'm selling it. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the
Wait, by
internet.
it you mean videos or your?
No. But anyway, just you know, there's a lot of cool things that you can do for free, especially if you have the right people in your life. So looking for the right people to be in your life can change a lot, you know?
Ooh,
So,
Mason is fucking on one. Don't order DoorDash. Yo, that shit.
yeah, it's expensive as fuck.
Fucking during COVID, bro. I was DoorDash. I'm surprised I'm not a fucking majority shareholder by this point because I was fucking destroying DoorDash on almost a nightly basis.
Fischetti, I log in 3 seconds, boom, masturbation. Sorry. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work, but either way, the limiter, those sick gloves, the Great Wave driving gloves, is it gonna work? Nothing's showing up, is it?
Rio, can we get a picture of them gloves?
I have those gloves in my room somewhere. Should I go
Do you
look?
actually?
Is it the mechanic style or is it the new ones?
It's the new ones. Yep.
Yeah, I have the mechanic style. It's in my car. I could go get it.
No, don't go do that.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Hashtag limiter glove co. Let's see if it puts it in. So somebody do that, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really mad. New long Johnnies, Jake says.
Real long johns, you know?
Real long johns. I don't see anything being collected.
Yeah, it usually puts it like at the top right of the chat.
That's yeah. I'm afraid that it's not going to work, and it's probably because when I pulled it in, you know what I mean.
Mm.
So this kind of sucks right now, but it's free advertising for Jake. So you're welcome, Jake. I'm gonna. Yo, sick. I'm removing this one. I'm sorry.
Damn, who took the pictures of them gloves? Whew. God dang.
Yeah.
Them hands be looking real nice.
Here, move it over a little bit so Jake can screenshot all the hashtag limiter glove co. There you go. There's your free advertising, buddy. All right. Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's going to work because I'm pulling something in after the fact, like after the thing's like loaded. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try one more time because I want it to work because I want it to say limiter. All right. I think I got it. I got it to work. Okay.
Are you sure?
I did. But sadly, the way that it's going to work. Hold on. Oh, God. Yeah, I am fucking on drugs. I actually am.
You are on drugs, actually.
This is awesome. Nobody do drugs.
Hashtag. Oh, wait, there was something
for a
there.
second.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Check it out. Type in just limiter. And let's see if I can get this to work.
We're such a professional podcast. Look at us go.
The most. No, everybody's... look. Type in limiter. It's working.
Yep.
Type in
Okay.
limiter. It's working. I'm sweating and I'm robo-tripping or whatever the kids do nowadays. We got 11 participants. Let's get in there, and then I'll spin the win.
His eye is in there twice.
It keeps going around, I think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can't get in there twice. It's just... yeah. Get those limiters in. Jake, you better be screen recording this.
Martino, I'm pulling for you here, buddy. I just want you to know. I feel like a win is in your future.
It could be. It could be. These gloves are sick. So they are the same style as our Kuroshi driving glove, which I loved.
They're comfy as fuck.
Comfy as fuck. He put himself in. I love that. I mean, I guess that's, you save money that way. So I love that. All right. You got 5 seconds to get in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're spinning. Here's the giveaway.
And we're spinning. We're spinning. We're still spinning. A little bit more spinning.
All the spinning.
Just a tad.
Oh.
It's coming to an end.
Oh. Oh my god. There's no way. All right. We're
Spin
doing
it
this again. There's no way. Come
That's
on,
bullshit.
Jake. What are you doing? You're too high with me. He entered. He probably didn't even know. He's like, oh, what are they doing? I'll do it. Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
We are the most professional.
Honestly.
Oh my god. There's no way.
Two-time winner. Two-time champ. Back to back.
How is that? That's insane. Well, the bandit, you're getting some shit. And we still have to give away the plate, don't we?
We do.
Yep. Let's do that really quick. Let me dive in here. And what do we... You know what? I'll just make it something cool. I know what I'm going to make it. Because it's, you know, why not?
Why not?
Why not? You know, we're doing the damn thing. All right. If you want the plate and also the bandit, make sure it rigged. I know, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Like, I can't believe that. If you make sure you DM the Pile Up Podcast, and then we'll push you over. No, we did not show a picture of the shirt because I don't know if you sent it to us, and if you did, please send it to the Pile Up Podcast so we can show that really quick. But in the meantime,
look.
let me see.
Did you guys hear this?
No. Oh, I can hear that.
Hey, I'm
Bong.
just ASMRing it up, you know.
Yo, all over me. All right, so while Rio looks to see if we can pull up a picture of the shirt that the bandit also won.
He didn't win the shirt. He won the stickers.
No, the Darren, Mac, IA Media, Life Behind the Wheel, and 240SX won the stickers. So for the license plate, type in, oh god.
License to Kill.
It's not working for some reason. Wait. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Do the smile death. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it works. This will be for the sick plate. Probably the only one ever made. We'll see. I don't know. I was getting a lot of shit already, so.
Yeah, probably. Fuck us, right?
We'll
Actually,
see.
just give me a fucking Kuroshi plate, and I'll be happy.
I can do that.
And I want a reflective one.
Well, that actually, I know I can do that too.
Yeah, I want to just for the track though. I'm not gonna like run it. I'm just gonna run it at the track. So.
Nope, you got to run it all the time.
All right, I don't run all the time.
I like that this is just in my face.
You're on so many drugs right now. It's disgusting.
It's awesome. I feel pretty good. My body hurts, but like I don't really feel the pain anymore. Now it just feels like a bunch of like muskrats massaging me. Sent on Instagram. Send it to the Pile Up Instagram, hopefully. Because yeah, my personal isn't connected. Yeah, we'll show that. And then we gotta hurry through a lesson, Rio. Chad's got to go to bed. He's got to go.
I gotta wake up for the airport at 3:45 in the morning.
All right. If you didn't get the hashtags in, you fucked up. Let's see who's going to win the plate.
Suspense is killing me.
I like that it's a long spin.
It is real long.
Leah! Holy shit. She was the last one to get it in.
Yeah, she was.
All right. Leah, always hanging out, yelling at Jake. I love it.
Okay.
Congratulations. And
I'm sorry Jake has to put up with it, though. He shouldn't have to. I'd never yell at Jake. I'm just saying.
That is true. You don't. You got the shirt?
Well, I have two things.
Okay.
He also makes hats. Boom.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Go check out the his hats.
I have that beanie. It's very comfortable.
I can't wear standard beanies. They have to be like bigger. My head's too like weird.
You got big hair too.
My head's big too, and it fits my head.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know why. I just can't. Like I have that auto shop defeat beanie I tried to support, and it just like it's so tight, so I just don't buy beanies anymore, you know.
Yeah. Here
But I
come
like
the
it.
shirts.
And we got a shirt. I like it. Oh, sick.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
So that's the shirt that the bandit
Keeps winning.
keeps winning. Yeah.
Winning everything. Just
He's a prize bandit.
full prize bandit. I like that. The Pilot Podcast prize bandit. Just like sneaks out. All right. It's time for
Let's fucking learn some shit. I'm excited for some Japanese.
we got to go kind of quick.
Okay, that's more of a fun fact.
Hold on. It always cuts out when I switch sometimes. Usually don't win nothing. Yeah, that's how I never win anything. So congratulations. That's sick to win twice. What did you want to do? A fun fact?
Kind of a fun fact.
Oh, I love informative.
Kore wa nandesuka?
これは何ですか?
Nandesuka.
What is this fun fact?
The United States is, people in Japan, like young people call it America.
Okay.
But in the olden times, and also in politics, America is called Beikoku.
So
And it
Rice country.
means
No
rice
way.
country.
because we're buying a lot of rice, or
No. Be is rice, and
Mhm.
koku is country. But I think it has to do with wealth. Like rice is a symbol of wealth. So it's Beikoku.
oh,
We're breaded like that.
Yeah.
Pop
and
that
then-
back up. Pop that back up so we can see the word.
So like in the newspaper, instead of saying America,
hmm
it'll say Beikoku.
Even today, modern day.
Yeah, even modern day.
Okay. No shit.
And then another one, as long as we're
Bihaku.
That's exactly what I thought of when he said that.
That's different.
Yeah.
No,
I like it.
I'm making one more banner real quick.
Banner it up, dude.
Yeah, koku.
Yeah.
Yeah, koku, fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah.
That's how that would go, I guess,
I'm
right?
to save motherfucking day. Bihaku.
So, and there's also South America and North America,
Okay.
right? So, South America is Nambe, and North America is
Oh,
Hokube.
man. All right, you're going to have to not take that down for a second.
But it translates
Nambe.
into South rice and North rice.
Okay. But
So
it,
Nanbe is South America?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hokube is North America, so the USA and Canada.
okay. Now, if you're actually talking about some North rice, you would
Wait, put that back up.
you would still just say Hokabe?
No, it's like the word theology
Okay.
means like study of God,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
but like Theo, if I said, "Hey, did you pray to Theo?" You wouldn't say that, right?
Gotcha.
So it's be is like it means rice, but you don't. Rice is kome.
Oh, you know what? I actually knew that because
oh.
my Japanese
No, you-
lesson, I did. Because I did, I can't remember what Japanese program I was using. It was actually really good. I was just a bad student and fucking forgot about it until right now. So, but it was like a game, and it would show you a picture of rice. It would show you tea, and then you would use word association. And I actually knew that.
Well, one more. We'll just keep it going on the rice theme, and then I'll be done.
Okay, just bust it out.
Okay.
The rice theme. Give me some rice.
Gohan.
Gohan.
And that
Gohan.
is
Oh, wait. Isn't that a fucking
Dragon Ball
character? Yeah,
Yeah.
so his name was Rice?
Yeah, Gohan really means meal, like lunch, dinner,
Oh.
or something.
Okay.
But since rice is such an important part of the meal, Gohan can
Mhm.
also just mean rice.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Makes sense. I mean, I would assume that 90% of the meals over there have rice incorporated somehow. Like an actual meal, not just like something fast you're getting at a gas station. correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like for breakfast when I was growing up, I had rice and miso soup and like a piece of salmon.
That sounds so good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can you make me a traditional Japanese meal, like for
Yeah.
breakfast or like
Yeah.
anything? Like I just
Uh-huh.
want that. And
You
I
can
think
do
if it's
that.
cooked by you, it'll be cooked with love.
Yeah.
We'll go ice fishing and catch a fish,
Yeah.
Whoa.
and then you can make it for me in the
Yeah.
proper ways.
Wow.
And serve it on my body.
Yeah, I will eat it right off of your body.
Oh God, I could just see him laying on a table with like a tiny little diaper with a fish just on his chest, and like in the
Put some
nape of
soy sauce
Yeah,
in your
it-
belly button.
yeah.
And just dip it.
this is amazing. This is what we needed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
that.
God. Let me see. All right. Thank you, Rio. Thank you for the lesson. That's a good one. I like that. And that was a special one. We got a lot.
The Rio roll.
The Rio roll. It's short and stout. And it's I don't know
Delicious.
what it's wrapped in, but it's wrapped in something.
Foreskin.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. All right, just real quick before we get out of here, FD New Jersey. I think me and Chad are going.
Mhm.
So, Rio, I don't know if you're going to come hang out, so we can all get super sick.
I want to, but I have to go to my friend's wedding.
Understand.
Aw.
That's
I'll drink for you.
He's in the chat. It's his fault.
true.
Oh.
Yeah. Way to go, dude. Way to get married.
Yeah. Thanks,
Um,
John.
Thanks. The Instagram early car stuff is going to go up. Currently, I just spit. Currently, I have our close friends Instagram thing up. So if you do want to be on our close friends, it may include the Rio roll pictures. But either way, could you imagine? I wish you could do close friends, and if they were on the list, they have to approve it, and that means anything they can't like report it. You know what I mean? I just got back $450. You win. Will, thank you for hanging out. Good night. But anyway, yeah, so our Instagram stuff's going to go up, and tomorrow I'm going to put up the early car stuff again so we can continue some of those because we need to battle. If you were already on it, do not submit again. You know what I mean? We need to narrow everything down. Otherwise, men, if you're listening, start washing your legs because apparently men aren't washing their legs, and that's really gross. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving a public service announcement that I heard on the internet. So,
All right.
if you have Netflix, Bad Thoughts is fucking hilarious if you want a good show to watch. So very, very fucked up humor. Check it out, though.
Wait,
It's
what
funny.
show?
Bad Thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts.
Is it like a cartoon?
No, it's like a sketch comedy.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Martino, I can smell it. So yeah, you need to wash the whole damn leg. So otherwise, if you want some stuff, please DM the Pilot Podcast, and then we'll send you to the appropriate, dealios. Limiter, thank you for hooking us up with the gloves to give away tonight. Night Shift, thanks for hooking up the T-shirt. That's really cool. As always, Smile Death. You know what I mean? We do a bunch of the stuff. And yeah, otherwise, that's it. So any takebacks?
Nope. I'm gonna get super drunk in Mexico this week, and it's gonna
Hell
be great.
yeah.
And I probably will get taken, and you'll have to send a bunch of money to a PayPal of my choosing, and then I'll come back. So
I love this. Okay, so Chad is the new Fred Lump Lump. He is Chad Stump. I don't know. Chad.
I don't know if I like that. We need
No,
a
I
better
don't.
one.
I don't either. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But either way, thank you all for hanging out. This is great. We'll see you next Wednesday. If hopefully Chad's here, because otherwise he is taken. So
True.
yeah, Rio, do you have anything at the end here? Any shout outs?
No, but you should go fishing because they have rooster fish in Mexico.
What the fuck's a rooster fish? Is
You
it a
should Google
chicken
it.
fish?
No, but it's like
Your job is to Google.
Stop, dude.
Rio?
It's a fish with like a fin that goes up like a rooster's red thing.
Oh, that's sick. Are they tasty?
I don't know. They're really big. I think it's a sport fish.
Yeah, I don't know if he's Chad P connoisseur.
Connoisseur. I am not a pea connoisseur.
No, that's gross.
No, that's not my thing. Sorry. I'm into a lot of things. Pea is not one of them.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
funny.
change that.
We could.
You could change that, but
Water
we won't.
Sports Chad. All right, everybody. Have a great night and have a good
I
weekend.
do
We'll see you
love
next
jet
week.
skiing.
He does love. Oh, damn it.